besties. Welcome to the Bestie Confession podcast where your favorite group chat has just been leaked. You're sitting with Mariah Mona and
Kaylin, aka KK.
yes, I'm so happy you guys are tuning back in for another episode. So we're going to do a Bestie Check-In. Hey, Bestie.
Hey, girl.
How's your week been?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
Love that. Love that. Down.
What about you?
My week has been pretty cool. Like, work was work, but I was super excited for the weekend because we had another really nice weather day in Chicago. On Friday, we both went to an event.
Yes. So my friend Imani, she hosts and curate events.
Yes.
She put together a really good all-girl networking event.
Yes.
And it was just so cute, but it was just like a vibe. The energy in there, everybody was just vibing.
Yeah.
She had like all women businesses from the DJ to the bartender. Yeah. Like it was just a vibe.
Yes, I love that. And like my favorite thing about it is that it was like women from like all different ages and like all different like things that they did. Like some was like entrepreneurs, some was like tech girlies, some was like creative. So like it was just a really good mix. And
Literally.
I think like one thing it taught me about like just Chicago, like it's so much more to like learn and like navigate through. So it's just like it was like really eye opening. So like congrats to her. Event was super dope,
it was a really good like into my week. I would say. But if y'all want to check her out, she does curate amazing events. Her Instagram is Mani, so MANIB.C.
Yes,
go follow her.
Always support the girlies.
Yes. She did an amazing event to put all the girlies on, and it was just a time.
It was
a good end to Women's Month.
Yes,
it really was,
and it is a good start to spring, right? Because we're spring awakening right now.
We are like I feel like I'm defrosting.
Yes,
like wintertime, I go in my shell, do my thing,
little hibernation.
Yeah, just a little gather myself. I feel like I'm defrosting now.
Yes, because spring is cool. I love the spring. Like, you blossom, you blooming. Everything is just pretty. Like, everything's evolving. But summertime is my time.
Summertime is my time.
Yes,
spring is like foreplay for summertime.
Oh, okay, foreplay. Yes, I love that. But with like spring coming in, it's like spring awakening. And so like we really wanted to drop our gem for the week for our besties. And it's what I was thinking of like spring awakening is like, just repurposing like the things in your life and just like this is like the first quarter of the year. So it's like just reevaluating and just really seeing like assessing what's going on. Okay?
Yeah. What do you need to fix? What do you want to grow? What do you want to start? Yeah. Like I feel like around this time, I always start new habits. Like, I always get into new habits. Like, I've been in my gym bag.
She really has. And she's been doing a really good job. Yeah. Very consistent. Yes.
Yeah. So, it's just a time to go after all the things that you've been wanting to do. It's the perfect time. It's the new year. New habits.
Yes.
And then kick the old shit if you need to kick old habits as well.
Old habits, old people. Things are just, like, not serving a purpose for you right now. Really remove them from your life.
And if it's not fitting the image. Yeah.
Exactly. So shout out to Spring Awakening. I hope you guys really come to y'all Spring Awakening and just reevaluate yourself. It's not too late. We first quarter, we still got 3 down, 3.
Period. Right. We just getting started
It's just
getting started. And I feel like it's also like, your mental health is starting to, be better. We're starting to see longer sun. So
getting it's just vitamin D. Because our melanated cells, we need the vitamin D. Okay?
Take your vitamin D pills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still take it, even though it's about to be spring. Okay?
Right. It ain't time yet to kick them.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But that's a really good
good gem.
point. Yeah.
It's a good gem for the week. So I hope you guys can take it and apply it to your life. So. But most importantly, spring is cool, but like we said, summertime is where it's at. Right?
Summertime is literally where me and you come alive.
Okay.
Like, summertime is where the memories are made.
Yes, I love summertime Chicago. Like, it's the best place to be in the world, like, for real.
No, yeah. Chicago summers is what makes Chicago.
What's your, like, favorite or, like, best memory of, like, summertime?
Best memory is just being by the lake.
By the lake.
Yeah, the beach, lake, like
by some water.
Just being able to be by that water. It's just It makes Chicago hit different.
It does. I feel like my favorite, I love all the festivals and events that Chicago has. Like last year I went to a couple of events. We went to a couple. Like we went to Everyday People, the first and the second one. We were waiting for the date, so Everyday People, come on and like, let's drop it. Okay?
Yeah.
We gotta get the fits ready.
That Everyday People was a time, but
was so fun.
It just in it. I like how like it still had the Chicago culture in it.
Yes.
You know, even though it's people come here and throw it, it still felt like Chicago.
Yes, like I feel like they really embraced our culture and they made sure that like it was curated to us because it was dope.
It was fun. It was a good time. Music was on point. It was a time.
All the outfits. People be really dressing in Chicago. Like everybody think they a celebrity, like low key.
That low key, but I would say like we right up there with New York as far as the like fashion. Yeah, because the girlies had the shit on. Okay,
the girlies they did not come to play. The first time was like a trial run. I said, "Oh, this is how we come in."
No, for real.
I said, "Okay, bet." What?
Somehow got it now.
And then I also went to like a really fun event. It was in Hyde Park. I think it was called like Passport Vibes or something. And they played like a lot of like Afro beats, Caribbean music, and it was really nice. Like it was dope. Like,
and you know what? We have a lot of like food events too. Like
Chicago
we know we have the best food. So it really, you know, it just puts from the barbecue to like that's another good thing about Chicago. When I smell them grills going.
Oh, you know it's hot in Chicago when you smell the grills.
Yes.
Oh baby, what?
Yes.
What a cookout. And PSA to these men, y'all are the new adults. Y'all are the new uncles and daddies. So y'all need to get on that grill, okay? Get them what you call it?
Your
them
sandals.
Your grill master sandals, okay?
Yes. And get on them grills. Cause last summer I tried to get on them grills thinking I was Miss Independent.
She almost blew her eyebrows off.
Gone.
She worked her ass off on that. So
I did, just with some hot dogs.
Just hot dogs is crazy.
And that's why we need y'all to step up and get on these grills.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. PSA over. Yes, but can't wait for the summer.
But yeah, I'm excited for summer this year. I feel like summer is always fun, but I feel like summer gets better and better. Like
as you get older.
Yeah,
right?
it really do.
Quick question: what song reminds you of summertime?
So this song is going viral right now, but that Janet Jackson song, maybe we'll meet at a bar, I'll drive a funky car.
Yes, I love that.
It just makes me think like you're outside.
We outside. What you saying? Windows down, your head outside.
My head will be hanging outside of somebody's window,
and that's how we get down.
If you see me, act like you know.
Please. Hey, I think mine is another old school one. It's that Be Your Girl. I know you got a girl. Don't mean no disrespect, but thoughts can rule my world. Yeah, that way.
Yeah, you know? That's definitely one.
Like I feel like I'm at like somebody cookout. I'm like in a party.
Like the breeze. It's just you feel the breeze and sun on your face.
Yes, skin glowing, just lip gloss popping. Like it's really like that. That's how I think about it. I don't know.
That's gonna be a time. I need to hear that this summer though. Like yeah, we got to make that happen.
Yeah. Love that down. But speaking of summertime, we need to talk about new rosters. Are you building a roster, Kay? Let them hear you.
I am.
Okay.
I am. So,
slide through.
If you're interested, put in your application.
Yeah, because right now this is the application. Like this is the best time to start a roster.
This auditions.
These are audition time. Yeah. So, so what are you looking for on your applications? What? Let's talk about some. So we know what she probably likes. Because I feel like we probably talked about it. Let's get into the Icks. How about we play a game?
I'm with that. Icks. Yeah.
Let's talk about
so what's the game?
So okay, we're gonna do 10 Icks in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, give me a second.
You ain't know the questions. She don't even know the questions yet. Okay, put the timer on for 30 seconds.
Okay. But the Icks, we just rolling them off?
I'm going to ask a question. So we know we talking about Icks. So just...
Okay, so just roll it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do the timer.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
You going first? Or am I going first? You go first.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Okay. Okay. Ready, set, go.
Okay. Bad breath. Bad hygiene. So that's just one. No money. Can't dress. No, not ambitious. Like you don't got nothing going for yourself. Too skinny. Bird chest. Closed-minded. Let's see. Sassy soldier. Not fun. Yes, y'all sassy soldiers. You know who you are. Okay. Yeah, a hater. I hate the biggest hater. Like why are you like that?
No, for real.
Am I at 10? I think I'm at 10.
You at 10? Okay.
How many seconds I got left?
You done.
Oh, okay. Cool. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, now you.
Okay.
10 Icks. 30 seconds. Put your time on.
Let me see. Okay. Okay, it's going. Bad teeth. Not funny. Booty crack. Don't want to see that.
Booty crack.
Booty crack. Hippie.
Hippie.
Big booty.
Okay. What is these men you finding?
Judgmental.
Okay.
Misogynistic. Materialistic.
Okay.
That's my timer.
That's your timer? Okay, cool.
But that was almost 10.
Yeah, I think you had 10.
Yeah.
Maybe should have counted. But
yeah.
I have a question. And I think we're going to all have this one question. Booty crack. What do that mean?
I don't want to see your ass crack. When you getting up out the car.
Okay.
And when you bend over to pick something up, pull your pants up.
But should they be having their ass tooted up when they bending over though? Like I need you to scratch down. I need you to go down.
You are absolutely right.
Because if you tune that ass up,
like you talking about snapping down.
Yeah, like off Pretty in Pink. If you doing that.
But even bending down and your ass crack show.
Crack is
you know,
out.
I'm not into the plumber's crack.
Okay, because to me, I feel like if that's showing, it's given to. In my first thought,
no draws.
No draws. If you raw dog in jeans, you must go to jail.
If you don't have no draws on, please go to hell.
Go straight to the pits. You go
with jeans. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it.
The image that already burnt a hole into my eyes. So that's crazy. You just said you don't like a judgmental man. So
I'm honestly not judgmental with anything for real.
Not for real. You can literally come to her with anything. She may laugh, but that's just her natural.
And don't be offended when I laugh because I laugh at everything.
Literally.
I'm unserious for real.
But this is because she's a Libra, and they say she's very balanced, right?
Yeah. Libras could really work a room with anybody.
No, for real. Like y'all are like really good, like vibe with a person. You know,
we pick up a vibe and roll with it.
Yeah. It's really no animosity with Libras, low key. You know.
Yeah. Since we're talking about zodiac signs, I feel like we should do another little game.
Let's do a game. Tell us if y'all like the games too.
Right, because I feel like the games are fun.
Yeah, I like it so much. So let's do it.
So we're gonna name off. We're going to give each other 30 seconds.
Okay.
And we're going to say the first zodiac sign that comes to our name with each trait or personality thing.
Okay. I can do that.
So we got a list.
Okay. I'm going to read off.
So I'm going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So we're going to do it time too. So I want it to be rapid fire so we can... no thinking with this. Okay?
No thinking?
Yeah, no thinking.
Okay.
Ready?
Set, go.
Best sex?
Scorpio.
Worst sex?
Virgo.
Okay. Most love?
Libras.
Most hated?
I'm a roll with Geminis.
Okay. Funniest?
But I love Geminis.
We love them to death. Funniest?
Sag or a Libra.
Okay. She loves Libras, huh?
You know?
Biggest liar?
Liar. They say Libras be lying, but I'm gonna go with Scorpios.
Okay. Most unserious?
Libras.
She has a
Libras or Cancers.
Okay. The fakest?
The fakest. I'm gonna go with Sag.
Okay. Biggest manipulator?
Pisces.
Okay. Biggest crash out?
Crash out. Sag.
Okay. Are you timed out?
I got 6 seconds.
Okay.
But
cool.
Are we done?
We done.
Okay.
That was good. 10. It was 10.
Okay.
Cool.
So let me see. Your turn. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Born ready.
Okay. Okay. Ready, set, go. Oh, did I hit it? Okay. Best sex.
Sagittarius.
Worst sex.
Aquarius.
Dang. Okay. Most loved.
Aquarius. Yeah, people love them.
Most hated. Damn. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Okay. What was the
most hated?
Geminis. People hate Geminis.
Funniest.
I would say a Libra or a Cancer. Yeah.
Cancers are funny.
Yeah.
Biggest liar.
Pisces or Sagittarius. Yes.
Oh well. Okay. Most unserious.
Libras again. I think Libras are it.
The fakest.
The fakest. Who would be the fakest? Maybe Leos. Leos are, yeah. They are fake.
New one. Biggest manipulator.
Sagittarius for sure.
Okay. Biggest crash out.
It's between a Sagittarius and a Pisces. Them two go head and head.
I will say Pisces. I feel like
Pisces are crash outs for sure.
For sure.
So you know
for
who you
sure.
are. No, just kidding.
Come out.
Love you to that. But yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Okay, so
we just low key. we just said some crazy shit.
We really did. Oh my goodness. Tell my son, y'all are entertained, hopefully. So yeah, that's crazy.
Zodiac sign. But you know what? I have not interacted with all zodiac signs. So I will say this once again are our opinions. This is not facts.
It's our facts.
I like that. I like that. Mm-hmm. Do not beat us up.
And if you want smoke, come find it. What? Bestie Confessions _podcast on Instagram for sure.
We'd love to hear from you.
DM.
We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, we really would. But I don't know. I feel like we know based on like what we attract. I feel like as a Virgo, I attract Sagittarius, and it's like a love-hate relationship with them because like we instantly like connect because like I feel like we have what each other are lacking or want more of. So I feel like I'm very like grounded, very like focused. Like I know what I want, and I feel like Sagittariuses are like very like fiery spirit, like very like spontaneous. They like they just have like a really good like I'm very personally I don't know if that's like a Virgo trait, but like for me I'm like very like. I would say I'm introverted until I know you, then I can be extroverted. You know?
I would say Virgos are more introverted.
Okay, yeah, like we're more like to ourselves, like
until you feel comfortable.
Yeah. And I feel like I like people that can like work a room that's like have a very like
you like the opposite
like,
that can balance it out. Yeah. I agree with that. Like I like someone who's opposite but the same. So it's like
y'all can get along.
Yeah, we can mesh well. So like when you say like what do you like and stuff like that, what is some of the things that like you're looking for, and what is some of the things that like you're not going to settle for? So like for example, if you have this guy who meets like everything but this one thing that is kind of big to you, will you X him out off that one thing, or will you be like, you know what, we mesh so well on all the other things that it don't really matter?
That's a really good question. I feel like as we getting older, like you're gonna come across people that's like that, you know. And I feel like it's just like the willingness to like compromise. But like if it's something like very like dear to me, and that's like one of my like if it's like a morals or it's something like I really want, and they're not trying to budge on it, like I would want like try to remain open minded and figure out why they're like this, and if it's something that like we can probably like try to compromise with, because like, but at the end of the day, I have to put myself first.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're clearly putting yourself first. So maybe
and they gonna always do that. You
exactly.
know what I'm saying?
And I feel like if I fold on something this big that's really important to me, like I feel like that's kind of like people do what you allow. So it's like if I fold on that, then you're gonna continuously think that I should be putting my hopes and dreams on the back burner because of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just also like based on like reciprocation. Like if you're like trying to compromise with me and like you're reciprocating that energy, then maybe we can talk about it. But I also feel like I don't want to settle at this point. Like, you know,
I think that goes back to like one of my icks being judgmental or just closed-minded in general. Because I feel like I personally feel like you never know like who you're gonna fall in love with, like you or who your person is gonna be until you run into them and meet them, and it happens and y'all click. And of course, y'all probably gonna have some differences on what y'all thought y'all were gonna end up with, or you know what you like interact with. So I feel like I'm more so fluid. Like I don't have any hard like if he don't do this or he can't do, you know, other than what I don't see for myself and my lifestyle. But like if you like checking majority of my boxes, I feel like I would compromise.
Okay. So question. So let's say you meet this guy, he's very successful, he is like have all the traits that you want, right? But he's like, look, Kay, like what I need is threesomes, bro. Like I need them like not just on my birthday. Like I need a threesome. Like we have a permanent in-home like wife. I'm gonna treat y'all girlfriend. How you know?
So like we like she's like
y'all Leo.
No fucking like it.
No, but Kay, he's meeting all like 80, 90, 10. Not even 80-20. He's like everything you would want in a man, but he just said, I just need another woman. I feel like
no. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not gonna like change my morality and my morals, like because I feel like the man that like even if he has everything else checked off, that one thing will be like, okay, that's enough for me to not give a fuck about none of the others. So I see what you're saying on like it having to like. I'm thinking more so something that like kids or something that can like.
I feel like kids is a huge thing though. If I really want
kids is a huge thing,
and he just don't want kids, I feel like how could we negotiate that? Because you can't have half a kid.
But I feel like a lot of times, like for example, I'm not interested in kids, and I feel like a lot of men like will be okay with that off the strength that they like are getting everything else out of a relationship. So I think it just really depends on how much the thing weighs. Yeah.
It's based off preference is what we're
literally
saying.
Yeah.
So it's like
you're right.
If you cool with having a threesome or having a third bitch in the house,
and you love your man that much, because low key Neo, I mean they're
happy.
They having a time.
They having a time. Yep.
Okay.
I don't know why they chose Neo.
Maybe they fuck with the
bald head, fish looking nigga. I'm just kidding. Love Neo. Why am I talking about Neo? What he do to me?
He really caught some strays for no reason.
Everybody catch strays sometimes. It's okay.
It's all right. We all catch a stray.
Sometimes.
It happens. It's life.
You know?
Yeah.
It's cool. But I feel like that was a really good topic.
Because I feel like in this dating world, we looking for the perfect person that most out of times don't exist, right? Like nobody is perfect in this world. So it's like.
So how do you feel about people that have kids? Would you date a man that have kids?
If he checked off all my other boxes and he was a good father, yeah.
I don't see no problem with that.
I don't either.
But
we love a baby daddy.
We love a good baby daddy.
I actually, you know what? Let me take that back, because I ain't never even loved a baby daddy. But I feel like if he,
you never fuck with a baby daddy, they gonna beat our ass. These baby mamas.
You know what? It really be like, how old is your baby? 5 and under is like my cutoff.
Okay.
You fuck with the newborns?
Nah, hell nah. Not no newborn. A newborn is crazy.
Newborn is crazy.
His priorities.
And it be like, girl, be for real.
But also like, what if like I don't know, that shit gets sticky. See, that'd be too many problems for me. Because some people really be having babies by people that they're no longer with.
That is very true and possible.
That, you know, like...
And I be, like, fighting with that because a part of me be like, okay, so then you just be, like, nutting and whatever.
I mean...
Or, like...
Condoms break.
Condoms do break.
Pre-cum is a thing.
Condoms do break. Pre-cum is a thing, but also like we're close to getting up there to where you should know sex etiquette in education.
True. But what if the girl? Because if a woman wants the baby, they're gonna have the baby.
No, for sure,
so
for sure.
I mean, after that sperm leaves that man's body, is the woman's choice.
For sure.
So,
but I also think, with a newborn, your top priority should be
your child. Yeah, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be trying to start.
Especially if it's your first child. Like, you should be focused on being a parent. You should not be focused on finding love at that point in time. Now, when a baby is like 2, 3, you know, you've been doing it for some years. That's why I say, like, around toddler age, I'll probably be cool with it because it's like, you know, and it's an established.
I always feel like it's some baggage that come with it though, because like we both don't have children, so it's like you have to really. I feel like if it's really worth it, and that person is really showing you that he wants something or she wants something with you, then and you in that same space too, then that's cool. But if you feel like you are sacrificing too much and not getting enough, and that's with any relationship, whether they got kids or not. Right. That's my whole thing. Right. Like, if I feel like I'm not receiving as much as I'm giving.
But I feel like a lot of oftentimes, you know, we make room a little bit more, or we kind of like, you know, understand a little bit more when somebody has a kid. I know I do.
I totally do too.
Versus somebody who doesn't have one. I'm a lot less lenient on them. But even though it's also, like you said, we don't have kids.
So you don't technically have to deal with it. But if you fuck with that person, then you would deal with it.
I was just about to say, if they worth the trouble, I will.
I digress, but yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I
don't know. But I feel like this is
that was a good one.
I feel like we kind of got into the thick of it a little bit. If you like conversations like this and topics like this, just let us know. DM us, okay?
Yes.
Our DMs are open.
Literally DM us, like I'll be ready to have conversations. Yeah. Somebody asked me, my best friend, he asked me last week, who do I think is worse, men or women? And I'm like,
what aspect? Like,
just I think with the dating shit, or just like
men.
You say men?
I'm so biased. I'm a woman, so
I used to be like that, but I'm also like, I think both. I think 50-50. I think we're equally as bad at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I feel like women are also like, we not back in the day where we taking shit from these men.
But I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think we should.
I will agree with that, but I feel like we also using it to our advantage.
I don't know. How? Please explain.
Like, we know when a dude is really into us, so like we're gonna manipulate that situation to our favor, even if we not truly interested in him.
Oh yeah,
and that is literally what guys do.
True.
So that's why I say it's like 50-50. Like,
but we don't be trying to fuck them too. We don't fuck them.
I mean, shit.
You say if you're doing the most, maybe you may get a little.
I mean, but I feel like we do. Some girls be wanting to get fucked.
I like.
I'm just saying.
You know what? You're right.
Some girls don't want anything but a good time. Like, they don't see a future with. I have a couple friends who are like that, who having their way with them and don't care for a future with them at all. You know what I mean? And I would say the same for a guy.
My whole thing is, if you are doing it ethically, you know, and what I mean by that is like, you're being open and you're being honest with that person. I don't think you're a bad person. You don't think you're a bad person.
I will agree with that. I feel like as long as you like telling them what it is and they're choosing to partake in it, that's their point.
Great topic. But do you have a confession for today? Make it juicy like this episode.
I would say my confession is Did I or did I not talk somebody through it?
We love it. Love that. Okay. Yeah, so my confession of the week is that did I send someone a drunk text? Or did I get a drunk text sent to me? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. So did I respond? Or did he respond? You know what I'm saying? I don't
Sneaky.
A little sneaky. Yeah. So with that, we're gonna conclude this episode on the Bestie Confessions. So I hope you guys have a blessed week and bye, bestie. Bye.
Bye.